Don't never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but the babies counting on you. You gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat. And I was young, Gil was young. Live. I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady here, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, and babies count on you.
Did you know Kodak Black's case is now officially moving forward? According to a report from the Broward County Clerk, a new status hearing for his felony trafficking and possession charges is set for April 28th. A lawyer present in the courtroom noted that chatter between prosecutors and law enforcement suggests Kodak might not be given another chance. This could be the time he finally faces a real prison sentence. But for how long? Despite being one of the most frequently arrested rappers in the industry, Kodak has somehow managed to avoid significant prison time. What makes this case even more alarming for him is the fact that he was hit with the exact same charges just 2 years ago. Back on February 28, 2023, Kodak admitted to using...
I was on the seat in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink seat in front of my people's house. But and that ain't illegal. So all that's just the process that it had to be any other mug shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet, then on top of that, it's like, brother, I'm Haitian, and then it's just like my era.
Shortly after that Instagram Live, federal agents raided Kodak Black's Florida home and took him into custody. While behind bars, Kodak hired attorney Brian Cohen, who managed to negotiate a deal that sent the rapper to a rehab facility instead of serving a 2-year jail sentence once again, helping him avoid...
His real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange. After turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release, authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
It is unjust and not right about the situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way he tested positive. We can resolve that by way of the hair sample.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
However, Kodak would go on to commit the same crime again this year, and now prosecutors are expected to use his recent behavior to push for the maximum possible sentence. They're set to paint a troubling picture of his downward spiral one that's becoming harder to ignore. What's even more alarming is Kodak's own mindset. In a recent IG Live, he quoted a tweet that read, "Every time I see Kodak Black, I get so sad. That man has like 4 baby moms, and not one of you greedy women care about him for real. Because why aren't y'all helping him? You're probably just sitting around, waiting for him to pass away." Kodak shared that post, seemingly agreeing with its message, adding a dark layer to the concerns surrounding his well-being.
While we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Everybody let time do it. Bro, time is the best. What you call it? Whether it's heal or whatever, it's gonna let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, and I'm saying it makes absolutely zero sense, no sense at all. To try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world, everybody on the men on get turned. Everybody again. Are we waiting? Are we just down here waiting on one?
But that was only the beginning. More tweets began surfacing, with one reading, "Every day I see a new video clip of Kodak strung out, not even acting human. Is someone going to help him? Is anyone else afraid that if he doesn't get help, we're going to lose him. These posts went viral, especially after a shocking new video emerged showing Kodak sitting in the middle of the road, eating chicken, clearly
Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. Hold on, please. I want to be funny. Bro, I want to do this, bro. I want to be funny.
Things have gotten so serious that even Kanye West has spoken out, publicly asking for advice on how to help Kodak Black. When Ye steps in, you know the situation's reached a whole new level.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm getting a flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows him now, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't. I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking. I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't. I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
But it was what happened later that night that truly confirmed Kodak Black is in serious need of help. He was seen pacing around his room, repeatedly claiming to be Drake's favorite rapper, which, to be fair, might even be true. But the concerning part wasn't the claim itself. It was the scene around him. One of his so-called friends sat in the corner, recording and laughing instead of stepping in.
Who? I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
No. No, say that even his people. They always you know what I mean? You when you ain't around for a little bit, you're like, oh no, it's
If you'd want to see Kodak get the help he needs, like the video. But before we get to where things are now, it's important to understand how we even got here. As mentioned earlier, Kodak was sent to a rehab facility instead of serving jail time for his first trafficking and possession case. That decision put his music career on pause for nearly a year. No new songs, no Instagram lives. And for a while, it seemed like the world forgot about Kodak Black. But during rehab, he made a genuine effort to turn his life around. He started writing music again, got into daily workouts, and began focusing on becoming a better version of himself. That growth showed when he was finally released. He dropped the hit single Walk, which racked up 33 million views and shot him right back to the top of the charts. Unfortunately, that success may have gone to his head. Not long after, Kodak appeared on a Kai Cenat live stream, where
at times it feel good. That's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
Even the morning after the live stream, Kodak jumped on IG Live to try and clear the air, offering his side of the story and explaining what really went down.
Say y'all people that who be on that, y'all be on all type. Y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take one, and y'all be so third. Y'all wanna like it anymore. Yeah. Everybody else will be coming like on that Tony. They ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, try to like
Millions of fans were disappointed to see Kodak break his sobriety, especially in such a public way, making himself look completely out of control on a live stream. The backlash was intense and didn't die down quickly. It followed him for months. Amid the wave of criticism, one voice stood out. Bunk, now known as John Gabbana, reached out to Kodak, offering genuine concern and support. Out of all the rappers who spoke...
Man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. In front of outside looking in, it's obvious that you're... And I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah. You trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You gotta make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, you gotta set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, and holler.
Just 1 week later, things took a turn for the worse again. These troubling interactions would later become key evidence for prosecutors, as they aimed to convince the judge that Kodak needed to be sent away to address his ongoing narcotic issues. A fan had commented, expressing how much they appreciated Kodak when he was sober. In response, Kodak pulled out his phone, hopped on Instagram Live, and became aggressively defensive. His reaction raised even more alarms, showing how far gone he had become.
I love when Kodak sober. Chain sober. I love sober.
Now he goes to work for two.
No, it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? Too young. Sober. Young.
Just 3 days later, Kodak appeared at a Baltimore Ravens game, once again looking completely out of it while interacting with fans. A tweet quickly surfaced, reading, "NFL fans are worried for rapper K.Black's health after he appeared off while showing love to star quarterback Lamar Jackson and the Ravens." His unsettling behavior at the game only added to the growing concern surrounding his well-being.
Hey, Kodak, what you got to say about the Ravens, Big G? Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you got to tell us about that boy LJ, man? Yeah! That boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live right here. Hello. Baltimore.
This would become the breaking point for many in the rap industry as they watched Kodak spiral further out of control. It was clear that someone needed to step in, and that's when Wallo and Gillie took action. The two influencers, known for their motivational insights, reached out to Kodak, offering him life advice and encouraging him to make a change before it was too late.
Don't never doubt yourself. Doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's going to be times where you're going to doubt yourself, you're going to be in pain, but the baby's counting on you. You got to be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect with you, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat. And I was young, Gil was young. Live. I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady gave, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh, they want to joke, they want to criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
Imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dumb people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
With this going viral online, Kodak knew he had to respond. He would apologize to everyone, and he would say that he wants to use his influence for change.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged. And I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry. And I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to Young Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.